UFO footage comes in from all over the world, but sometimes it comes from you. So today we're going to check out some of the awesome UFO footage you guys have sent me, as well as a mild debunk here and there. We're starting with this submission from Discord from C. I won't say their full name because when someone doesn't want their name shown during screen recordings, Discord shortens it. So I'm going to keep his privacy, protect that. But they said it was flying low and it didn't have any sound of an engine or rotors. It had absolutely zero sound. It didn't flash colors like airplanes do. The video has no sound because I had my AirPods in. I feel that. They're ridiculous sometimes. But if we check this out at regular speed, we're going to be focusing right here. You're going to see the zip by. It looks definitely like a triangular craft, and it is moving very, very quickly. Unfortunately, he didn't notice it right away. So when he started recording, it was kind of already, disappearing behind the building. So what I said is I wanted to kind of go frame for frame on this, which I didn't know that um Discord does not let me do that. Okay. So I'm just going to drag this slowly. And we're going to see it focuses. And we're seeing that it does take this triangular shape. It doesn't seem to be blinking. I find it very intriguing. We can't deduce too much from it because it it goes by so quickly, but it doesn't look like a plane to me. It looks like the back light of this triangle figure gets brighter as it's passing. See right there, it kind of, boom, brightens up a little bit. Are you guys seeing that right there? I find that really interesting. I wonder if it's about to take off at a faster speed. We can't really see because it then gets caught in the glare of this light right here. You can really see that triangle shape. And then disappears behind the building. But I think it's so intriguing. Look at that sucker go. And it kind of that I'm assuming behind that glare of that light is a tree of some sort that we're seeing there. It kind of goes behind that before finally disappearing behind the house. I wish he would have been able to capture more of this. But it's intriguing nonetheless. Look at the lights right here. We're not seeing that backlight that makes a triangle in this angle, though. That's quite interesting. Might be blocked by something. Then it's gone behind the house. I think it's a really cool sighting, and I'm glad that you got to see it, because seeing is believing. It definitely is super cool. I don't think it is a lens flare because, as you can see, this up here is a lens flare, and it's literally moving as he moves the camera. So you can tell the difference. This is its own separate entity. Really cool stuff. It is not shaped like a plane. That's usually not how the plane lights are. And you would usually have the red light blinking, and even a green light as well for an airplane or commercial craft. And we're definitely not seeing that. So it's very, very interesting. I can't quite say UFO anomalous, but definitely unidentified. Thank you for that submission. I love that. We also got a submission from Blue Sky. We're going to only play one of them. I find this one really cool and interesting. I love the colorful lights. He does have a few other orb videos, which I find interesting. However, he has them on TikTok, and in traditional TikTok fashion, he has music playing over them. So we can't play that here because the video will get taken down. But you can see the TikTok handle right here, and you can definitely go to his TikTok and check him out. This thing is really interesting. It's kind of just hovering. The only thing I would ask from Blue Sky is if we could get a sample of that area during the day with the sun out and we can see the sky, because we've happened to see sightings like this before, where when doing research the next day, we found that in the distance there was a hill or a mountain, and there were people on top with laser pointers pointing the lasers down, kind of messing with people on the ground. So the people on the ground didn't know what the heck was going on. They were like, what the hell is that? But it turns out they were just laser pointers. This doesn't look like a laser pointer. Whoa, look at this. This looks very interesting. We're seeing about 5 points of lights. This one up here is coming in and out. The one down here is coming in and out. The three are kind of really visible right here. But that's really interesting. Almost like a straight line like the SpaceX, but it is very, very dark. And again, we would need to see the area in the daytime. Again, unidentified. I don't want to say anomalous just yet. What I'm going to do with this one is, and again, I'm no professional when it comes to these things. I'm going to download it and I'm going to put it through my editing software, see if I can brighten it up, brighten the exposure. Maybe we could get something out of it and get more definition and detail. These are some of the other, but like I said, they are, music is blasting in them, and we're just going to protect the channel and protect ourselves and not get taken down. But you can definitely go to the TikTok and check it out. Blue Sky also submitted this puppy about a month ago. Uh, Again, cool, cool looking. But we're going to fast forward because there is music and it could get flagged for copyright. Really interesting. However, honestly, it could be the moon, right? I mean, you saw it in person, so I doubt that it is. But I would recommend that when you're recording videos like this, you adjust your exposure on your phone. Um, you know what? I think I'm gonna make a video on how to adjust the exposure on your phone and capture things with better lighting so that we can actually see more details from the subject. I haven't really made Apple videos in a long time, but I feel like a video where I show you guys how to utilize your phone camera to the best of its ability will probably fit great in this channel for those who are amateur UFO hunters and would like to capture things in much more detail, because there are ways to get better quality video out of your phone and photos. Now I want to quickly call myself out with a little debunk of a UFO that we posted the other day on the channel. I don't know if you guys remember, it looked like this. And I was kind of freaking out about it. I thought it was super cool. Well, Jay, slightly anonymous because we got the dot dot dot, has actually debunked that UFO. It is a pre-burn twin plumes engine burn plume from a breakaway in a ship that was a rocket, a SpaceX X rocket that was launched. So I appreciate that. Regarding the video you posted about the many sightings in California, that's what it was. This was a burn up at the second stage of the rocket that was launched earlier by SpaceX. It took off from Florida, 10:27 p.m. Eastern time. It takes about 90 minutes to circle the Earth, reaching California at around 9 p.m. California time. For reference, see the picture above. And he also kind of gave the orbit of it around the Earth so we see how, why, when, where. And I appreciate that and I love that. So this particular UFO, the one that looks like this, when we talked about it, we said it did look similar to the SpaceX launches and SpaceX rockets, but this is full confirmation here. So I appreciate that. Guys, remember, you don't just have to submit UFO sightings in the Discord or to email. You can also debunk any of the things that you see, and if you find a debunk, send it to me. I'll definitely check it out, and I will definitely update us because it's important to know what's real and what's not. Here we have another sighting that I received via email from Chip Snyder. This one's really, really interesting. He said two dragons, one disappearing into the cloud, one zipping by. I see what he means. The one zipping by is this little dude right here, right? It is strange. That one could be a bug though, or a bird, right? But the main one that's disappearing into the cloud, this here, that is anomalous as hell. That is a very strange, really cool UAP capture. I love this. You can see Chip is adjusting exposure on his camera, trying to capture this the best that he can, which is why the video kind of has that grain to it. But this is a fantastic capture. Oh, wait. That one at the end, Chip, I didn't even see that. The cloud one is crazy, but this thing zipping by is interesting. My guy, good capture. Look at this. Look at this sucker. Right here. That is a rod. um or cylinder tube like really, really interesting. Kind of has like this hazy glow around it even. Wow. Look at it as it passes in front of the cloud. That's a good one. Yeah, that I don't know. The one that zipped into the little sea, that actually to me appeared closer to the lens. So I feel like that could have been a bug. The one that disappeared behind the cloud though, wild. This is not, this is in the sky. That looks wild. That's so interesting. Oh, and it just flies by like it owns the sky. Okay. Excuse us. And the shape of it and everything. That's a really good catch. Thank you, Chip. I appreciate it. This next one comes from the Incredible Cthulhu Master. They linked this to me. The channel that they linked to seems really cool. It's called UFO Sightings channel. Actually, I'm going to subscribe because this UAP UFO cubes within a sphere that they captured. This is in the UK, 2024. This was posted 9 days ago. This is insane. You're literally seeing the cube in the sphere, something that the whistleblowers have been talking about. This time we're getting great visuals. Look at this, y'all. This is insane. Look at them up there. Hello, what is going on here? Look at this. We're definitely seeing the cube inside of the sphere. It reminds me of the one that we saw from a plane where you could kind of make out the cube inside. This is bananas. I love this sighting. I want to know what camera they captured this on. Was there any movement afterwards? Look at that. They look like two dots in the sky, but when you zoom in, look at that. This is highly anomalous. Orbs don't just chill in the sky, and they don't traditionally contain cubes inside of them. Wow. That's such a great capture in my opinion. And he's trying to really focus in on them, which I feel like it's not an effect. This camera is constantly losing focus and he has to adjust. So good. So good. Now, how are they going to explain that in the government, huh? Y'all, that was UFO Sightings channel. They didn't really leave a good description. I think Ryan Graves would be interested in, right? I wish that they had said what camera they used. They could have grabbed this from somewhere else, compiled a little bit. We're definitely gonna have to take a closer look at their channel one of these days, because that is really, really cool. Oh, look, it seems that they grabbed, oh, those are the same ones. They're kind of just pointing them out a little bit more. Or that was the thumbnail, since I got it linked directly. I didn't see the thumbnail. I'm such a goober, y'all. I'm sorry. Now, all of these look really cool. If you want me to go through this channel and check them out, let me know in the comments below, because that is something we could definitely do together on the channel. That's awesome. Cthulhu, awesome. Thank you for dude, you always get some great stuff. He's also the one who told me about the Vatican meeting, which we could also talk about in another video, where the Pope wanted to have a conversation about the paranormal. Ain't that interesting? Interesting times we live in, y'all. Interesting times that we live in. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make. It's a little bit I try to make videos of your submissions. It's just a little bit harder because the way that this technology works, if I get it via email, I can't zoom in on it and then I have to worry about like the information that comes in. If I get it via Discord, it's harder to save, but then when I put it into QuickTime, OBS starts acting crazy. It's a mess. It's a mess, but I'm doing my best and I promise if you submit the video, I will get to it and it will be showcased on the channel. It just may take me a little bit of time. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you didn't enjoy this, smash that dislike. That's okay. Let your opinions be known. If you haven't joined the Discord, I suggest you check it out. It's linked in the description. You can join at any time. It's not just about UFOs. If you're here for reactions or for really anything else, there's a section for everyone in the Discord. So check that out for sure, y'all. Make sure that you get your cameras ready. We'll have a video on how to better focus your iPhone cameras for later. And keep looking up.